Hi, and welcome back to Paralives. We are going to be picking up where we left off with our two paras in the Tale of Two Paras. They had quite the fire yesterday, and they did get off to work, and they just come home. And I thought today maybe we would furnish their houses, since we've been around for a little while now, a couple days. We kind of know who they are a little bit better. I am curious to see if their personalities vary a little bit, because we have our jester here, Marius, and he has been pretty cranky, angry, upset. He's stressed and sad. I guess I gotta get that girl to the gym. She's stressed and sad too. Looks like we can pick some reactions though. What do we want to do? Well, we're not going to do them right now because I'm going to give him a TV, I think. But okay, watch TV for 2 hours. Maybe we'll have him. He doesn't get, well, you can pick an amused reaction. Level up triangle skill twice. Okay, well, we can get him a triangle, I guess. Okay, so what I was going to do is I was going to try to split their funds a little bit. How much money do they have? Okay, they have 13,290. So I'm thinking let's allow 6,000 each to furnish their homes, and then they'll have a little extra left over. Okay, so this is his side because she managed to burn hers down. So part of that 6,000 is going to have to go to cleaning this up. Okay, she is. What are you doing, hon? Ah, trying to calm yourself down? Okay. You do that, and then maybe you can come and can you clean up these ashes? You might feel a little better if you clean your place up a little bit. Okay, so the fridges are 270 paradigms. And the stove is 245. Sink is 340. The counters, 156. She might go through most of hers just trying to get things going here. The upper cabinets are okay. That's good. Okay. I guess I didn't have to line all those up. I think cleaning up once is all it took. All right, so all her bathroom items need to be replaced too. Okay, so this one is 418. Boy, she's going through the money already. The sink is 210. And the toilet is 215. Okay, so I will add those up for her so I know how much her budget will be. But I'm going to go ahead and focus on Marius first. So let's go over here. Why are you sleeping in her bed? Come over here. Go sleep over here if you're tired. And while you're sleeping, I am going to give you some stuff to do here. So I am thinking, why don't we go ahead and let's start with a television, because you guys like to watch TV, it seems. He's good at being alone. Okay, it looks like we probably need something to put the TV on. So let's start with the surfaces. And I'm thinking just some kind of, oh, here we go, TV console stands. Doesn't have to be real fancy. Let's do this one. I'll put this over here. And then we'll get him a television. How about this one? Doesn't have to be huge, just something to get a guy that's starting out going. Now, I guess that's facing the right direction. Alright, let's get a couch. Now, even though he's a jester, he seems kind of gloomy. I'm wondering if we shouldn't just get him this black couch here. And let's find a little table to go with it, maybe? We can do this one and maybe turn it black, or it kind of goes with the other stuff too, though. He seems kind of like a black and white guy. Decor, why don't we go with a rug? This would be a good one for him. But we are just going to checkerboard. Now the rugs we can make bigger, which is nice. Why can't we make it bigger? Oh, I see. This, right? Yeah. And then just kind of slide it under here. It doesn't have to line up exactly, at least not by my standards. Alt, right? Alt. Yeah, Alt, we can just get it just a tiny bit off kilter, not extremely off kilter. There. Okay, and I could change the color of it, but I think that's actually kind of nice. Okay. Be nice to have a little place to eat, maybe a little table over here. I haven't been paying attention to how much I've spent already. I better do that real quick. Okay, couch is $630. The rug is $42. Table is $150. The stand is $204. And the TV is $450. So he's also the kind of guy that would want a computer. I just know it. So why don't we go ahead and get him a computer too. So let's look for a table for him. Okay, he's kind of a bachelor. I think he'd probably carry out the black and white thing. So why don't we just set it right here. And get him some chairs. How much was that? $288. Oh. Yeah, we want that. Okay, chairs. Here we go. Okay, I think he'd probably be the kind of guy that would want these. That would go good with that table. They're $105 a piece. Put 4 of those down. Whoop. Like so. Okay. Just kind of get the basics here. Okay, what about desks? Let's get him. This looks like a desk he would have. Let's put it in here. And get him a chair. How much was that desk? $160. Alright, put it back down there. And then let's go back to electronics. He would probably go for the big one. And he's got the money for it. Okay, $1,508. Let's get him a gaming chair, because I think he's going to be a gaming guy. And I could change the color of that, right? Let's make it red and black so it matches everything. Okay, I want to change the color of the one I already have. I guess we'll do this. Sell that one. And put this one there. We got the staples. So he has about 2,100 left. Well, we just bought that chair though. That chair was $297. I think he's done for now. I think he might be quite happy with that. So we'll just go back and let them do what they want to do while I figure this out here. Another day, another story. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, let me get my number generator. Okay, 2. So we are going to go with the moon pack tonight. And it looks like we've got 2 for Marius and 1 for, what's her name? Melrose. Okay, so if we generate this one, we get a 3, so Melrose gets 1. Good for her. She receives a surprise tax refund of 500p. So that's going to help her with her little problem over there. Okay, so she has plus 500. Awesome. There we go. Okay, so I am going to let them sleep for a minute, and I will take care of her side of the house here in a minute. So she has 33.34, I believe, that she can spend counting that tax refund. Okay, so it looks like Marius has 1851 paradigms left for his spending if he wants to buy something else. But we're going to move over here and see what we can do for Melrose. Okay, I think she is, how do we tell what she is? I remember, up here. Okay. So because her physique is a big thing and she's always doing those push-ups and stuff, I thought maybe I'd get her some exercise equipment. But I want to get some staples first. That might be her big expenditure, whereas his was the computer. So this might be a little workout room for her. And she's kind of creative, so she may want to do something. But I just want to get the basics in for now. So let's go here. I'm going to start with a kitchen table for her. And what looks like Melrose? Maybe we'll just do one like this. Maybe we'll set it over here. I don't know, that just seems like the logical place to have it, doesn't it? We're going to make hers look a little different though. So we'll put it here. And maybe we'll get her some of these chairs. And she is supposed to be good at making friends. So I'm thinking, let me zoom in here a little bit. Let's give her 6 chairs. There were 42 apiece. All right. So she's got 14.19 left. Let's get her a nice rug. She's kind of a serious person. What would a serious person want in a rug? Maybe just something standard. Let's make it a little bigger. Okay. Now do we want to go with the blue? I think the blue looks okay. She's got blue walls. I think that looks good. That way she can, you know, maybe have some people over and entertain, have some dinners and things like that. We want seating. Let's go back here, get her a couch. She doesn't have a lot of money. I think just one of these would be nice. And she can just have it, set it right about here. And how much was that couch? $231. I talk about how she can cook up some dinners and stuff, but she may be traumatized after that fire the other day. All right. Okay, we don't need that anymore. I think she'll want a television as well. So why don't we get surfaces, TV stands, maybe get a simpler one for her because she's low on money. It'd be nice if we could get here. There. I want to get down here so I can kind of see what things look like. Would she do that in front of the window? I'm not sure she would. Well, she might. We'll do it for now. We can always move the TV, can't we? And I'll probably get her the same TV that he had because it's the cheapest modern one. I'm gonna have to check and make sure his TV's facing the right direction. So that TV was how much? $450. Okay, she's down to $738 already. I might just get her a rug. She seems like a rug type of person. Maybe this one? She's serious. She probably wants it lined up right. Oh well. We'll straighten it later if it bothers her. Maybe get her some cushions. Just a cheap cushion or two. Whoop. Do we get two of them? Okay, I think I'm getting too many cushions. Can make this one a little bit bigger. Is there one underneath? I don't think so. Oh, there it is. We're going to get rid of that one. This one looks like it needs to be a little bit bigger. Pull it out just a little bit. There we go. I was going to maybe try to make them orange, but I think yellow's fine. Okay, those are $25 a piece. Okay, she's down to $688. I'm not going to get them decor yet because I think I want them to either make their own or find it in the world or go buy one down, you know, at one of the stores, something like that. Okay, so does she have enough for some exercise machines? Let's see. $850, can't afford that. She could do that one. Or she could do this one, but she doesn't seem like the kind that would... I think she'd be more of the treadmill type of person. She's pretty skinny. I'm not going to buy it right now. Yeah, I won't buy it right now. Okay, so I think we're good here. Her budget is $688 left. That's right. Okay, so another thing that I want to do for them, let's put it back here, is check their job. How's their job performance doing? Okay, he's doing pretty good. Doesn't have any perks. His performance is 55% as a janitor. I don't think that's great, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, she is doing pretty well, I guess. Job performance 30%. Her current emotions dropped it, and the base rate is 50. Okay, so she's dropped a little bit. These are the perks that she's gotten from her job so far. Okay, let's go back and look at you for a minute. You have no perks. You're at 55. Had a bad mood, which is part of the problem here, I guess. Base rate's 50. And well, she did better than base rate anyway. Your skills, and then your emotions drug it down. Okay. Okay, we can pick some reactions here. He's angry, and he can pick a reaction this time, it says. He's asleep right now. Okay, I guess he can't pick a reaction there. He can pick a reaction for this one. Oh, I was going to buy him a triangle, wasn't I? Let's level up the triangle skill. We'll do that. I'll buy you a triangle. I mean, how much can they be, right? 158. I'm just going to put it right there on your table. Okay, so we'll take that out of there. So he's down to 1693. Okay, so now that all that's done, okay, sleep needs being relieved. He's got a few other needs that are coming up. Why don't we just speed through till morning? Okay, she's going to use the restroom soon, I guess. Here it is, morning. Okay, let's slow it down, boys. Okay, so I'm curious to see what they'll do on their own. So, what you're eating an apple? You're coming in to use his bathroom. What's wrong with your bathroom? We just paid big money to get that fixed. Oh well, and then he's going to go into her house and eat out of her fridge. What did you get? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, one thing that would be fun is if we could lock doors to certain people in our household, outside of our household, that kind of thing. Oh, he's eating again. What are you eating now? Oh, he's going to cook. What are you fixing? Level 3. What you making? Does it say? Cooking something random. Okay, well, I'd like to know what you're cooking. Do you have enough for Melrose? She's going to take something out of your fridge, I guess, to get even with you. What are you eating? Eating an apple? Is that an apple? I can't tell. Not sure what you're eating. Okay, he's angry still. Why must you be such an angry young man? Random effect each hour. Vibe gesture. Gesture. But why would a jester be angry all the time? That's what I would like to know. Because your fun meter seems fine. You're amused. You can pick a reaction. Alright, why don't we level up a skill by yourself after you cook this up? You making pasta? What are you making? What is it? Is it pasta? Marinara? Kind of looks like it. Doesn't seem to say what it is, though. What are we eating? It doesn't say. It looks like pasta, though. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Okay. Melrose, what's up with you, hun? Let's see. You want to get exercise skill to level 5, exercise for 8 hours, and learn about fitness on the computer for 4 hours. Do you go to work today? I can't remember. Because we could take you to the gym if you don't go to work today. 70%. She works today. Okay, this is Thursday. Yeah, she works in a few hours. All right, your mood is getting better. Yeah, work starts in 2 hours for you. And what about you? You working today? Work starts in an hour. Okay, so these guys are going to go off to work real soon. What I would like, Marius, is for you to try this triangle out. Can we do something with this triangle? Do I have to put it in your inventory or something? Oh, here we go. Practice the triangle. That's something you wanted to do. Just right there. Wow, you didn't even touch the thing and you've already leveled up. Okay, how about here? Practice the triangle. Says I'm not going to practice the triangle. She's going to go do her push-ups. All right, well. Says I like to stick my legs through things. It's my favorite thing to do. Okay, I am going to have one of you go by and get a free plant today to decorate your place with, and then the next day the other one can do that. Okay, we should be going off to work right now, right? Real soon. Okay, it's counting down. Okay, why don't you talk to him? Talk with him? Talk about the fire, maybe? I don't know if they can do that kind of thing. I just, that left mouse button, I just need it. See if we are going to get a together card before somebody has to leave. Okay, she's serious. She's going to talk about work. Okay, she's happy. She wants to level up her exercise skill, I think. Okay, they are off to work. So I think we can speed through whatever it is they do. They got their little work outfits on. In fact, I think I might take a picture of that. I need some pictures. The janitor and the hairdresser. Okay, I'm going to move him over just a little bit here so I can... All right. I'm putting you down. Putting you down. There we go. All right. Let's go back here. Back to live mode. Let's off they go. They should be coming up the stairs. There they go. And watch them go. There's a lot of stairs in this town. My old knees wouldn't like that, I don't think. What is she packing? Does she have a flag or something hooked to her? Okay, did she go in here? Did you go in here or are you just passing through? Maybe she was just passing through. Thought I saw her go in there. There's Sebastian over there. Okay, so she is working in the barber shop now. So maybe she just cut through there to get to the barber shop. She's happy. Talk about work, made her feel good. Relieved her hunger. Okay. What about you? You're amused. See if you can successfully flirt with somebody. Okay, I'm going to speed through till somebody comes off of work. Alright, looks like they're both out. Slow down. Okay, I missed that. Okay, Melrose, tell me about yourself first. Okay, she gets an upgrade. Okay, we get to pick one. We'll let the randomizer do it. Okay, the middle one. Okay, learned something today. Gain 20 skills experience points in a random skill required for this position. Alright. And what about you? Did you get... Oh, you got an upgrade too. Okay, and you get to pick one. You get to rank up your job. Alright. Good job, folks. Now, what I wanted you to do... Where are you? Says I'm home, playing on my phone again. Okay, why don't we take you out to the gym? Because you want to exercise. Where is the gym? Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's... I guess you have to work our way in here a little bit. Ah, here's the gym. Visit the gym. Okay, and you want to flirt and you want to level up your triangle skill. So let's try the triangle skill first. Do I need to put that in your inventory or can you just do it? Practice the triangle. Because you didn't do it before. Okay, so they don't have any interactions for it, I guess. But he's done it. He wants to successfully flirt. Well, buddy, you're not going to successfully flirt if you stay in your house by yourself. Now, that Jada girl that you met the other day, maybe you can talk to her. Can we use the phone? Call a Parafolk? Invite home? Let's talk to Jada and see. Maybe you guys can cuddle up on the couch or something. I don't know what interactions you guys can have, but maybe she'll be here in a few minutes and you can get to know her better. Checking social media while you're waiting. Is she coming? Oh, here she comes. She's just taking her own sweet time. Doesn't want to look too eager, I guess. Is she gonna go through the back door? Is she gonna go there and then backtrack? Jada? Here she comes. She gonna knock on the right door? Says I'm gonna walk through the house. Here she is. Great. Talk with her. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, Melrose has been exercising. Good for her. Trying to get some good pictures without the interface being in the way. There we go. It's hard for me to drive here. I'm not used to using the arrow keys to adjust the camera. Okay, what can we do here? Find a reason to leave the conversation or flirt as a joke. It's 0%, but what I said is I was going to do one of these, and this is not one I want to do right now. So okay, well, maybe you can apologize or something, but don't ask her to leave. How do I... There. Okay, we're still talking. Maybe we can... Yeah, he's a little embarrassed now because of that, but... Wanted one to do with your trait. And you said you wanted to successfully flirt with somebody, so let's keep working on it. Okay, impressed with physique? Well, 18%. Bummer. You're being kind of creepy to her, I think. Yeah, you are embarrassed, poor thing. Are you home? Okay, did you have a good workout, honey? These guys are he's trying to riz her up. Why don't you go do something on your room? Yeah, there you go. Where are you headed? Why don't you come over here and watch TV? Okay. Find a reason to leave the conversation. They said I was going to do that one, wasn't I? And he is embarrassed. Okay, you're not going to sleep, are you? You're going to go watch TV with your neighbor instead of... Okay, well, she's watching TV. What are you doing? You went to sleep. Okay, well, why don't you sit and watch TV? Can you sit? You can sit on the armrest too. I would be curious to see that. Here, go ahead and sit. There, and then you're watching TV. Yeah, good. Browse the channels, maybe find a nice romance. They got the tiger couch in here. That's cute. Okay, he's sleeping. He's no fun. What about Jada? Is she long gone? Yeah, I really wish that left mouse button. What's up, Jada? How you feeling? Is he kind of a creep? You could go. It's okay. You could leave. He's not going to ask her to leave. He's asleep. Okay, just like in The Sims, you can hang around while everybody goes to bed. Nobody cares. Boy, if you guys had kids, they'd both have that big wild hair, I bet. I'd be curious to see. Let's come over here. How are you feeling? You're tired and hungry and stinky. Okay, here, why don't you take a shower? And I hate to have you try to fix something to eat, but we might give it another go. Okay. Let's take care of your other need first. Also, I'm used to clicking on the stove to cook something. I'd have to get used to cooking on the fridge. And we are going to... you know what? We need to buy you a microwave. Why don't we do that? Appliances. Small appliances. She's a serious person, so let's get a serious microwave. Okay. I don't think you're going to burn the house down if you do that. So let's try that. Just fix yourself some ramen. Okay, how much was that microwave, by the way? I guess I don't know. I guess we can check this way. It is $3.29. I didn't pay attention to how much money they make either, but I could add that in there. Okay, she's got $3.59 left. Okay, her cooking is progressing, but her food is not progressing. And it's not progressing because she's good at nothing. She has low needs. Okay, go eat it. Why don't you eat it? Says I will. I just had to put it down first. It was hot. She's uncomfortable. If you eat those noodles, you'll feel better, I think. You've got kind of a big head, you know that? For your little body. But that's okay. You're one of my first attempts and I randomized you. Now, things I don't think you guys have are things like trash cans. Maybe I need to get you a trash can. I don't know if you have a mailbox. Do you need those things? Maybe I should get those things. Okay, clutter I don't think has any functional thing. Not under appliances, I don't think. Barbecues. Here's decor. Do they have it like an outside? Here's some outside stuff. There's a trash can. Compost bin, recycle bin, and trash can. Okay, so let's put a trash can out here. And let's also put a recycling bin out here. Now, are these facing the right way? I don't think so. There. There. Okay, so we've got trash cans. How about things like mailboxes and stuff? Outdoor lighting. It'd be nice to have some of that. Like out here. What would be a good outside light? Probably put one there. Are those even? Can't tell. Yeah, I think they're pretty close. Alright, what's this? Power. Oh, that's cool. Maybe we'll put those around the back. We do another one over here. These are common things, so I'm not too worried about them coming out of their private funds. Okay, so everyone's asleep, or going to be asleep. It's 3 a.m., so once she goes to sleep, we should get a card. There we go. Okay. New page in the story. We've got 3 choices here. She's already received a surprise tax refund. Okay, we're going with the moon pack. And we're going with number 2. You'll make a ton of friends. For the next day, everyone will want to be Melrose's friend. Cool. That's what we're doing. Marius, you're just out of luck, I guess. You don't get all the opportunities. Alright, does this say how much per day? Okay, $260 per day for Marius. So I'm going to add $260 to his because he worked yesterday. And you get $300 for working yesterday. Okay, so $300 rank 1, but he has... Oh, you had a raise there. Okay, and he's rank 2, but he gets $260. He has tomorrow off. And you'll be working, so we'll have to think about what to do with Marius. Now, he wanted to... Well, we're going to reset our wants and stuff. He didn't do too well with Jada. Maybe he needs to get out and meet a few people. Okay, pick something to do. How about exercising? Because that's what Melrose does. Do you have one we can do? Why don't we level up your technology skill tomorrow? That would be good. He likes to be alone, but I also want him to make some friends. Okay, I'll go ahead and speed through this. I think we're organized and ready for tomorrow. I haven't been checking the newspaper either. We have astronomy club, meeting at the moon tower, and yoga at the gym. Maybe astronomy club might be something Marius would be interested in. He's got 2 mind. It could be something he's interested in. He's pretty even balanced as far as his personality goes. Okay, you need to pee, so you're going to use this toilet, and then you're going to cook. Okay, this egg sandwich is the closest thing we've got to a breakfast thing, so we'll go ahead and do that. And she needs to use the bathroom too, so when she gets up, she can use that. Okay, she can either watch TV for 2 hours or spend 2 hours outside. I'm thinking we'll go outside. Says she's sad. What makes you sad, hun? You're just, I don't know. Now you're happy. Okay, she wants to flirt successfully. We'll add that. Okay, so she wants to exercise for 2 hours, spend 2 hours outside, and successfully flirt. I wonder if she has any co-workers she might get a romance with. Who are your co-workers? There's Roberto. Is Tara? Tara's a co-worker. Is Paul? No, he's an acquaintance. He's the only guy you know other than Roberto. So I'm thinking we'd probably, and Marius. You and Marius don't necessarily go together very well. Okay, we got Roberto and we've got Paul, and maybe we'll go meet some other people too. Paul looks like he might be a little old for you, and Roberto's just kind of odd. And how about you? Okay, you got Natalia as a co-worker. And then Jalen's a co-worker too. So it's either Natalia or Jada, or you can go meet somebody new. You successfully didn't burn the house down. Congratulations. Oh, I'm also going to send you out to get a plant. So that's another thing we can be doing after you get dressed. Okay. Where are we headed, buddy? Gonna go next door. You're gonna go cook next door? You're gonna go cook for your neighbor because she can't cook for herself because she burns the house down? Oh, it says, I'm cleaning this up. Alright. Well, aren't you nice? Why don't we go ahead and turn this TV off because nobody's watching that. Okay. You wanting to play video games? You know what? I got a better idea for you. Why don't you come over here and why don't we practice programming? Because you wanted to raise your technology, right? And I'm thinking that might do it. He's amused. You can be alone for an hour, leveling up your technology. And where are you, Melrose? Because I am in the bathroom playing on my computer. Good job, Marius. Okay, she's going to go to work in an hour, so she looks like she's in good condition. I'm going to let him spend an hour doing his computer stuff. I think about 11:30 we will head out and go get a plant for the room and maybe hit a cafe for lunch and meet some people. See if we can find some kind of love interest for you. He's almost spent an hour being alone. And his programming and technology are increasing. There's a 1 over here. What's that about? Oh, you get a social perk level up. Okay. Personality upgrades are still being worked on. Okay. So you don't really get one. Okay. Or do you get one? Yeah, you don't get one yet. Okay, that's fine. What are our goals? We don't have any new goals. That's another thing we could do. Okay, you're now level 3. And I said at 11:30 we were going to go get a plant, right? So why don't we go ahead and do that? How do we stop you? There we go. And I'm just going to come out here. We're going to go over to the town square. Can we go here? And we are going to visit this. Might be a while before he gets here. Melrose is off work already. Really? Oh, maybe she's off to work. There's a big difference there. Okay, are you coming? Where are you? Come on. Dude. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe I asked too much of you. And then we've got this lot loaded. There's a little plant there. You can purchase it. Okay, so who can we meet? She's a mean lady. We don't want her. Can you talk to the store clerk? Yeah, why don't you talk to Solene once she gets off the phone? Were you doing push-ups? They need to fix that. This is not Sims 4. Introduce yourself in a funny manner. She's cute. Okay. Alright, so we don't have one that we need to do necessarily, so how about discussing exercise skills? Okay, we can pick a reaction here. Become friends. That would be great. Okay, find a reason to leave the conversation. I guess that's what we're gonna do because that's who you are. But at least you established a relationship with her. Okay, why don't you go get something to eat? No, you're not hungry. Okay, what can we do that you might find fun? Let me back out of here for a minute. Ooh. That's the elementary school. That's where you work. It's a hamburger joint, but we're not hungry right now. There's a pizza place. We could go to the gym. I sent her to the gym, but I didn't really go in it. What's this? What is it? The Vargas household. Shop. Okay, I'm a little Well, there's a shop here? Okay. How about let's go here and take a look at this thing. I'm not sure what it is. Why don't we jog on over here? Oh, this is the general store. I heard good things about this. Let's go take a look. Here's Jason. Is that his name? Oh, it doesn't say because I like to hover over them and know what their names are, but let's visit the store. Looks like there's a hardware store too. Pretty popular place. Says, no, I'm leaving. Where are you going? Says, I'm gonna go sit. Where are you going to sit? Are you tired? You're gonna go in her house? Without even knocking? Says, no, I'm going out. I'm just going through their house. I'm not going in their house. Where are we going? Says, I'm just gonna take it easy here. Okay. I thought we'd go look at the store, but you don't wanna? Alright. Well, it's okay. I guess you can do that while I look at the store. I want to see who's in here. What are they selling? They selling poisonous mushrooms? I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, they're selling some green energy things. We're in the hardware store right now. Looks like they got a computer. Be curious to know if this stuff, water recyclers. If we had somebody who was really environmentally minded, that would be really cool. Ooh, you can get a free recipe. It cost 100 paradigms. You can do that though. Just take out 100. I'd be curious to see what you learn. Okay, looks like the grocery store isn't quite ready yet. It's coming soon. It looks really cool. Greek salad and bagels with cream cheese. Okay. Energy farming and pets. Okay. So back here, maybe this is where they're gonna have the pet store. They got a cow back there. Here, why don't you introduce yourself to Monica? Yeah, he seems a lot less sad today. I think he wasn't real thrilled about the city. Oh, she's off to work, I guess. Melrose is off work. Go see what she's doing. As I'm jogging on home. I guess that's where she's going. Yeah. Okay, while you go home, I'm going to go ahead and check how you're doing. Your performance was much better today. Probably because you were in a good mood. Doesn't look like you got any new perks yet. Okay, +2 learning speed during vacation days. Well, we don't have vacation days yet. Okay, so it looks like you're doing good. Let her go home and do push-ups or whatever it is she does. We'll go back to Marius and see what he's doing. He says, I'm just going to stand here and play video games. No, we're not vandalizing the trash. Unless you decide you want to. Okay, you want to flirt successfully. You want to become good friends with Soline. Now, standing here is not going to get you those things accomplished. So let's see. We were talking about maybe you're doing fitness. Are you doing push-ups? Ah, you're doing push-ups. All right. What's this? Here's a shop. Oh, that's the... Okay. We've been to those stores. Haven't been to these. No, we've been to those. We haven't been to these. We might find something interesting in this store. Is it open? Still open. Why don't you go visit? Now, it seemed like there was a... What did the paper say? Astronomy at the moon tower. Is this the moon tower? How do we get there? Oh yeah, it's all set up. Maybe we'll do this instead. That's pretty cool. Here. Run here. It's kind of a hard place to focus on. Okay, who's this? Okay, there's Here, you can look through here. Yeah, it's hard to focus here. Excuse me while I try to... This is just a tough place. Yeah, there's some routing issues here. Okay, do you want to go to the gym, honey? I don't know what you're doing here. Okay, you want to flirt successfully. Who's this? It's John. Okay. Well, he's standing right on top of you. Oh, there's your co-worker. Why don't you go talk to him? Maybe make some friends. Talk with Jalen. Yeah, this place doesn't have enough room, I don't think. Okay, we're not doing flirty things with him. Let's do bro things. Share an exercise tip. Okay, got a friend. Now, I imagine you're going to want to head home. That's probably going to be your next one, is make an excuse to leave. Yeah, this place is too tight here. People are standing inside each other. Okay, find a reason to leave the conversation. There we go. And it looks like he is probably going home. Okay, Melrose, what are you up to? Where are you? Okay, there you are. Yeah, these guys are playing on their phones an awful lot. I thought they were going to make it so they didn't do that all the time. Okay, she wants to flirt and exercise for 2 hours. How are you feeling otherwise? You're tired. Okay. What's this? You got a 1 here. Says you can level up. Okay, personality level up. Contagious incompetence, infuriating incompetence, saddening incompetence, or relief from embarrassment. Well, you have it better than Marius. He didn't get a chance to level up, I don't think. Okay, so we have 4 choices. We got 3. So we're going to do the saddening incompetence. When learning a skill, gain an aura that gives 2 sad to everyone nearby. So we are going to have a tragic clown next door, I think. There we go. Good at nothing and saddening incompetence. Okay, what are you doing? Dude, that's not your bed. All right. That's a new turn of events there. Didn't realize you guys were so close. Okay, what do we got going on here? And the number we have is 3. Gain an intense drive to work. Okay, that's what we're doing, I guess. She gets a 60% job performance for 24 hours. Okay. She's probably going to wake up and freak out because he's there next to her. I don't know what he was thinking. We should be getting close here. Now, I haven't had them try to flirt with each other because I didn't think they would get along very well. She's serious and he's a jester. She's incompetent and he's a jack of all trades. And those were just randomized. I didn't deliberately pick them that way, but... Okay. Ooh, okay. Jogging Club continues their tradition of running around the mountain today. All right. That sounds like something that would be right up their alley, especially Melrose. Okay. Yes, definitely. We'll go to the park today. Hopefully. Are you working? Guess we ought to check your work schedule. Oh, those are your people. Yeah, she's working today, but she gets off at 5. Hopefully she can get there by 5, and it'll be something that she can do. Okay, are you working today? Nope, this is his day off. So maybe Marius, he likes physical stuff too. Maybe we'll send him. Okay, we got all kinds of stuff going on here. Go 2 hours outside because we might go do that run. Use the computer to learn something. That might be good. He's got a card here. Get fired from your job. You're happy though. Be in a 5-para group for 2 hours. I don't know. That might be hard to do. Why don't we level up your fitness skill today? I suppose there won't be any reaction about this because there wasn't any reaction when you just walk into people's houses and things. I think that's so funny. Okay, Melrose, you're working today, right? When do you start work? 4 hours. Okay, how are you feeling? You're getting hungry, you need a shower. Just speed through till you guys get up, I guess. Yeah. Okay, here. Okay, do that and then take a shower. Well, I didn't mean to stop completely. And she's hungry. Should we do the dreaded jam and toast, or is that cursed? He's uncomfortable. Marius will fix us something, I think. Oh, he's heading out. He's gonna cook something random. Is he gonna cook enough for both of them? That's the question. What did you get? A hot dog? Okay. It says I'm gonna grab a hot dog and come over and use her microwave. Boy, you're just making yourself at home, aren't you? Okay, Melrose, you're hungry too. Dare we? If you set this place on fire again over this toast, that's the last cooking you'll be doing other than microwave cooking. Pay attention to what you're doing, hon. You got me worried. And it didn't end well before. So food's not progressing for her, but cooking is. Did it work? I think it might have worked. It would be nice to have a functioning toaster for this. That would be pretty cool. Oh, she failed. Well, at least you didn't burn the house down this time. There's always that. It says I'm gonna eat it anyway. She's angry for failing her recipe. But she's happy for relieving a lot of her stuff. Why is getting fired from your job something that you would want to do? Make a new friend. It's too bad that you burned your toast, but at least you didn't burn the house down. You got Jaden here to clean up after you. Yeah. Kind of a bummer, isn't it? Okay, well, he's amused, so he can level up his skill by himself. And he wants to learn something on the computer, so why don't we go do that? You've got all your needs worked on. Learn about technology. How's that? Okay, this says he's sad because he's a jester. I thought it would be different from that. Oh, he ate non-vegetarian food? Well, you chose the hot dog, buddy. You decided to cook the hot dog. I don't see where that's anyone's fault but your own. Okay, so I'm gonna see if he's spending time alone here. Okay, I need to go fix dinner in real life here, so I'm gonna go ahead and we'll let him work on his stuff and pick this up on another day. And we'll see how she does on her job today, and maybe we'll get him over to do the hike. I'll make notes to make sure those things happen. Okay, have a good day. Thanks for hanging out with me and enjoying this new game. Bye.